1 week before Navratri started, I put out a prayer into the universe to give me a guidance of who my Ishtadevata is, who my Guru should be. And within 2 or 3 days, as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw an image of a rishi in black. I didn't know who it was. And I also found, suddenly I woke up because I was hearing Om chanting, and it was like a mass Om chanting. It sounded so good. Sushumna Kriya Yoga has greatly enhanced the quality of my life and efficiency. Before, I used to feel very.
Welcome to Inner Miracles. Today, I'll be introducing Vineela from New Jersey, and she'll be taking us through her journey of Sushumna Kriya Yoga. Let's hear in her own words how much Sushumna Kriya Yoga has transformed her and how many amazing experiences she had throughout her journey. Vineela, could you please share us how you got introduced into Sushumna Kriya Yoga?
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. So since my childhood, I've been having a special affinity to different goddesses, and I also love Shirdi Sai Baba. So I wanted to know who my Ishtadevata is. So in October 2023, just 1 week before Navratri started, I put out a prayer into the universe to give me a guidance of who my Ishtadevata is, who my Guru should be. And within 2 or 3 days, I came across Ammagaru's interview. Coincidentally, even a year before, I had watched the interview of Ammagaru. But then this time, I again felt a strong urge to watch the video again. And by the end of the interview, I felt an instant and a strong emotional connection with Ammagaru, and I also felt the meditation technique is very simple and it's very doable in terms of time. So I immediately researched about Divya Babaji Sushumna Kriya Yoga Foundation, and I reached out to a volunteer, and they gave me the details about initiation. So it was just like in 3 days the Navratri was starting, and then I decided to actually get initiation into the Sushumna Kriya Yoga. But since I was also very curious, I found a 21-minute meditation video on YouTube, and I tried it out. And as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw an image of a rishi in black. I didn't know who it was. And I also found an old lady and an old man as well. I hadn't seen them in this life. So I felt there's something special with this meditation that I haven't noticed in other meditative techniques. So I was convinced, and then I took the initiation, and I completed my 49-day Sankalpa as well. And till now, I've never looked back. It's been an amazing journey.
Could you please share some of the experiences you had?
Sure. So I've had various divine visions of deities and gurus. I had visions of Ammagaru, Bogasiddhar Garu, Mahavtar Babaji Garu, Paramahamsa Yogananda Garu, Neemkaroli Baba. Gradually, the number of visions reduced, and I really miss them. But I try to remind myself that I should not get stuck with the experiences. I'd like to share some experiences that I had during my 49 days. I think it was just 1 week into the Sushumna Kriya Yoga. During my sleep, I woke up as I was hearing Om chanting. It was a mass Om chanting, and I did not want to wake up. It was a very beautiful experience, and slowly the chanting faded away. So there's another interesting experience I had. It was during Ramnavami. So usually festivals in US come one day before India. So I joined the Brahma Muhurtam meditation in US, and during my meditation, I saw an idol of Rama with a tilak, and After that, the following day, Foundation posted a video of Ram Navami celebrations in India, and Ammagaru was offering prayers to Lord Rama, and I was so surprised that the idol that Ammagaru was offering prayers to, it was exactly that same idol that I saw in my meditation the previous day. So that's another amazing experience I had.
Such a divine coincidence.
Yes. So, apart from that, I have had some out of body experiences and some astral experiences as well. So, during my sleep, I try to turn on a television to join the online meditation, and I saw an image of a different guru, and I was a little bit upset that I wasn't seeing Ammagaru. But to my surprise, within a couple of seconds, Ammagaru appeared on the screen with Shirdi Sai Baba in Ammagaru's center. And within a few seconds, I went into a deep meditative state, and I felt like a vibration on my head and a huge gush force. It felt like I was exiting from my body, and I was trying to resist it. But eventually, that feeling settled down, and I felt I was in space looking at various images, patterns, and I saw a slideshow, a stamp size photos just went by like a slideshow, and it was about 15 to 20 people that I have never seen in this life. So immediately it felt to me that probably they were associated to me in the past life, or possibly I'll meet them in the future.
Yeah, it's a great experience to
Yeah.
vision people who have never came across, but maybe they have connection in our past incarnations.
Yes. So the another experience I would like to share is after last Guru Purnami. So last Guru Purnami's message was to send out love to people who are in need, from our heart chakra. So I completed my morning.
Oh, that was the message last year, right? For the Guru Purnami by Ammagaru.
Yes, it was a message that was given by the gurus in Chidambaram,
Yeah.
Guru Purnami. So I finished my morning meditation, and I was offering prayers, sending out love from my heart chakra. And I felt a lot of energy in my hands, and within few seconds I felt like a intense force going along my spine, and within few seconds I felt like I was high in the sky, flying like a bird. It was a very blissful feeling, and that's the moment I felt that I'm actually not the body, and I'm also not the mind. At that moment, it just felt it was purely my awareness that existed, which was flying all over in the sky. And just then, I also a slight panic kicked in that will I again meet my family, because I realized I was somewhere else. And then in few seconds, I went and landed in some remote place. Again, I have not seen that place. I saw some few people around, and then I gained the consciousness back.
Yeah, like you're wondering if the astral body will come back to the physical body or not. Or,
Right,
yeah,
that was my
it's
first
like a little concern
experience.
at the back of the head.
True, yes. So another experience that I had fairly recently, I should say, is in my sleep, I got a vision of Ammagaru and Bogasiddhar Garu. And again, I felt a lot of vibration on my head, on top of my head. And within a few seconds, like I felt a huge force going out of my body. And in no time, I felt I was in space. It was completely dark, and the feeling I got was I was in a spacecraft. It's just a feeling that I was in a spacecraft which is going at a really jet speed. I realized I didn't have I couldn't feel my physical body. At the same time, there was nothing like a real spacecraft or anything.
Because it was at such a high speed.
Yes, it was like going at a really intense jet speed. And then within few seconds, I saw two eyes, semi open, and then the eyes opened up completely, and I realized it was my own eyes.
Oh,
And then I was actually looking at myself in the mirror. It's like my awareness is looking at myself. So that was a very new experience that I had. And again, within few seconds, I got my consciousness back. And I shared this experience with my mentor, Divya Garu. And Divya Garu said it's an astral travel that I had.
oh, which you went with a high speed.
Right. So that's
And you're able to experience, I mean, see your own self from
from outside. Yes.
probably your soul, probably.
Yeah.
Could you please mention about the Om chanting experience, which
Yeah. Sure.
seems very interesting?
Yeah, it was just 1 week, I think, since I started Sushumna Kriya Yoga, and I was in sleep, and suddenly I woke up because I was hearing Om chanting, and it was like a mass Om chanting. It sounded so good. I knew that it was not a dream. It was not like I was in complete awareness too. I was just hearing it. I didn't know like from where it is coming, but then I also didn't want to open my eyes, thinking that I might lose that experience.
True.
But then slowly faded away. But I really cherished that experience.
It's a wonderful experience. Could you please let us know how Sushumna Kriya Yoga helped you in your day-to-day life
Sure.
and how it benefited you to make a complete person?
Sure. So I feel that Sushumna Kriya Yoga has greatly enhanced the quality of my life and efficiency. Before, I used to feel very sluggish even after 8 hours of sleep. But after doing Sushumna Kriya Yoga, I feel powered up for most part of the day, even with 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep. And I feel improved clarity and also enhanced intuition as well.
Yeah, I could relate to that because even I, by the time of like 5 p.m., it's like I'm done for the day. But after I started Sushumna Kriya Yoga, it's like we are always energetic as if we just woke up. That's the
true.
power of Sushumna Kriya Yoga.
Yes, totally. And introspection is another wonderful tool that's been given by our Parma Gurus. Initially, I found that I took some time to actually get used to it. But now, as soon as any situation occurs, I get into an immediate introspection. So that has helped me a lot to handle those situations and how to analyze how I could have, reacted to the situations.
How you could make yourself better for the next day. And
Correct, yeah.
thanks for sharing your wonderful experiences with us. I thoroughly enjoyed your experience. I hope our audience also benefit a lot out of it and continue their path into the Sushumna Kriya Yoga practice.
Thank you too, and I'd like to give my gratitude to our Padma Gurus for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my experiences and my journey with you all.